Hey mate, my name's Andrew Ucles and I'm now running wild tours in the land down under. To find out how you can become part of the adventure, follow the link below or come visit me at www.andrewucles.com. Now, these are the footprints from one of Australia's most destructive and habitat culprits, the Asian water buffalo. The Asian water buffalo is declared as a pest in the top end of Australia, and they make for a great species to target for professional hunters which manage their explosive populations. Now, this pecker here is Adam Greentree. Adam has extensive experience in hunting the destructive feral buffalo. It is always favourable to pick a professional to film your attempt to capture one, right? It is also ideal that Adam is a much bigger and slower target than myself, meaning I can escape without injury, whilst he is unfortunately left fending for his life.
So essentially, what I'm doing is I'm actually just following these tracks which the buffalo have been using to make their way down to the watering hole, and we're coming into the midday, and this is the best time that you actually want to be chasing these buffalo. It's about now. A couple of buffalo over the back. I might get my GoPro out, but what I might do, I'm just going to wrap all the way around. Just see, it's a couple of big old buffs over the other side. It's a big thing. Alright, so what I'll get you to do is get to the water and wrap around, yeah? I'll get my GoPro out on the other side.
Now George, this is a highly dangerous situation to be in. I chased this buffalo around for a while until his behaviour changed from flight to fight mode. This is when you'll have the best opportunity to catch one. Keep in mind that a buffalo can sustain speed for a good amount of time, and not to mention they can be bloody fast off the mark. I managed to lasso only one horn, and now the idea is to try and anchor him to a tree.
Better than the last one though, pulling opposites.
Yeah, it goes under that horn like.
Yeah, it needs to go over the horn, just flick the rope over the other horn and then back under the next one, and then it's locked. Do you understand? Flick the rope over the back of the other horn. And then flick it the opposite back on the other horn again, and it should lock him on.
Like that? Is that what you meant?
Is it behind the horn?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, and now flick it behind the other horn. If you can hold him there, it needs to go back under the other horn again now.
Do a Rubik's Cube at the same time, or?
I'd come and do it for you, but I like my position here.
GoPro cut out, eh?
Oh, really?
Little bullshit.
The batteries are crap on them.
Mate. Good rope. Hey.
Good rope.
Trying to get my leg clear. I reckon we might be able to push him that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that time just comes up and I can grab him.
Which way you want to pull him?
We
That
might
way?
be able to get this leg just fucking on.
Yeah. No, let's do the... Oh, there you go, back over now.
Now, to be completely honest, there is no real strategy in trying to get one on the ground. And unless you have arms like Popeye, you'll probably have the same useless effect as me and Adam did. For future note, trying to tip over a water buffalo would be the equivalent of trying to push over a Land Rover. Sure, it's just not going to happen that easy.
Dunno.
Whoa!
If it stays here, if you can hold on.
Yeah. Australia has many introduced species of animals. And in particular, we have one species which has been introduced to the northern part of Australia, essentially the top end, and that is the Asian water buffalo. And they obviously can be quite tricky to capture. Now this one's an old one, and I'd be saying to anyone if they're going to try and catch buffalo, either be catching a sow or an old bull, only because a large bull will chooch. He'll plough that tree from here back down the lake quite literally. So what's key with bulls is as soon as you go behind them, they start to feel a little bit nervous. But it's actually quite safe here, believe it or not. You literally drink a cup of tea off his back and be actually quite fine. Now, buffalo have been a little bit of a problem here in Australia, particularly with spreading some exotic diseases like brucellosis, lepto, TB. And essentially that's one of the reasons why they're actually shot. Not to mention they can be a bit of a problem out on the wetland as well, where these large deviations will pocket up and make running on the wetland pretty tough. But I'll just go over some of the basics of the water buffalo that makes them absolutely amazing. So these guys here, even though they are black, they do quite well in the heat. And water buffalo essentially meaning that they're a buffalo that spends a lot of time in the water. And you can actually see the size of their feet. It's actually perfectly designed for aquatic environments. The whole animal is designed to be low to the ground, center point of gravity. That's why you can see it's so difficult to try and get him down. Quite a nice tail, and I'll actually use that tail just as a fly swatter as well. Now the dangerous part of the buffalo, which is the top end. Now quite literally, a buffalo can can kill you. If he gets you with those horns, chooch, you literally be riding for 100 metre on the horn. Not to mention the absolute weight of these animals when they're pushing forwards, kind of like crushing power. But even though those points, those horn points, even though they look blunt, they're actually quite sharp and they can do a lot of damage. But I'll be releasing this guy today back into the wild.
We are! Nice work, we got a release.
Hey guys, you can now find me on all 3 platforms, Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. Now, chooch, I've also got Ucles Wild Tours coming out this year, so make sure you check it out.